Welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel, that is the R in the RK Stumbling Bear, and I'm a reader and a writer. And I'm back to reflect on my 2024 goals and to set my 2025 goals. So since this is primarily a booktube channel, the first goal I typically set is my reading goal. And last year I had it at 50 because I had planned to concentrate creatively in some other areas. I think I ended up reading more than 100, just slightly, so around 100 books. And some of those other creative goals went askew, so that makes sense. I'm going to keep my reading goal at 50. Because yes, even though this is a booktube channel, I want to be more thoughtful in what I'm reading and less about quantity. So not feeling like I have to read a ton of books helps. So last year I made a writing goal to write a book because my husband was going to write a book and publish it, and I did not write. My husband's book process took more out of me than I expected, and I think it's just because he decided to do a children's picture book and I wasn't sure how to complete that project. So I devoted more time on that than working on my own stuff. He did get his published, and it is called I Am Kiowa, if you have not heard of it yet. It is a very sweet children's picture book about his first time doing a cultural presentation on his Kiowa heritage in front of another group of elementary school students. It is appropriate for the elementary school age, has some beautiful artwork done by a local artist. I would say if you have any elementary school students in your life, especially if they're interested in Native Americans, this is a good one to send it to them. So that leaves me for what is my writing goal this year. And honestly, I'm kind of feeling a little burned out and defeated. So instead of specifically a writing goal, I am going to do a creative goal and try to set aside 5 hours each week to do something creative. So that could be this, doing YouTube, or it could be cross-stitching, or it could be writing. But something where I'm intentionally trying to do a creative pursuit. And we'll see how 5 hours goes a week, and if I do well on that, then we'll try to bump it up. In my video last year, I mentioned 2 reading challenges. One was Buzzword-a-thon, and last year it really wasn't a priority for me, and so I didn't do it. I am planning to do 2025 because I'm going to be reading a lot of books from my own shelf. If you haven't already seen that video, there you go. And the Exploding Books Challenge went middling. I have a wrap-up video of that coming up where I talk about the books I did read and ones I didn't, and I think probably set another TBR. I'm trying to read a lot of things off my shelves. And now we come to the age-old question of how often am I planning to post? Oh, I think since the beginning of my channel, I've always said I wanna be better about being consistent. It's a personality quirk for me. I'm not super consistent. Except for the year where I was doing the weekly wrap-ups. I feel like that one I was pretty consistent until I got into the section of the year where I was running for office and had a lot of forums, and then that kind of went downhill. So my consistency goal for how often I'm gonna try to post is gonna be once a week. If I can do more, then I do more. But if not, I think that's okay. 2024 was a great year for me. I feel really bad for all the people who've been saying, oh, it's been so awful. But in reality, for me, it's been great. And I'm hoping that 2025 will be just as good. And I am looking to have, hopefully, a more relaxing year. That's kind of what I'm looking for this next year's relaxing rejuvenation. Not really words of the year, but more a theme. I want to have fun. So yeah, those are my 2025 channel updates. For those who have been with me since the beginning, thank you. I really do enjoy doing this. I realized when I took my sabbatical this summer, as I was helping my husband self-publishes children's picture book, I Am Kiowa, that I really missed making videos, and like I wasn't even watching a lot of YouTube at that time, and I just missed you guys. I missed doing this. So this really is something that I consider fun, and which is good because, you know, filming and then editing and posting and creating thumbnails, that can be a lot of work if you have a different mindset. But for me, this is all about fun and getting to talk to other people in the booktube and authortube communities. I love y'all. I hope you guys all have a wonderful 2025.